there are lots of questions, and then they go to the end. And then they're disappointed because they don't see the answers. Yeah. And so, because that's the way often it functions, right? There is question and we're concerned with the answer. So the first thing I say, you have to be interested in the question because it's a question. Now I learned, I don't know how much it's true, but I learned that the word for question in Chinese is the same word as for problems. And in general, we don't like problems. So I invite people to change something in their mind, to shift the way they think, and to think a question is interesting. A question, it challenges you. A question, it makes you think. So questions are good. So we have to enjoy the questions just because they make you think. In fact, some questions have answers. They have different answers in the books. But some questions, all the little questions, they have no answer at all. And people are a bit disappointed, but I say, no, it's a gift. See, a good question is a gift. So you take this question, you ask yourself, you ask the child, you invite. And the reason why there is no answer in those questions, because that's the point. It's like if you go to the gym and the teacher says you should do this exercise, the child has to do the exercise. It's not the professor, the gym teacher that's going to do the exercise for the child. So the idea is to reconcile with what I call the culture of the question, or the culture of the problem. So you have to shift your mind, not to worry so much about answers, although you should try to give answers, but to enjoy a question because it's interesting. For example, I ask parents, why do you make a child? Is it for yourself or for the child? And it's a very difficult question to answer because at the same time, of course, when we have a child, we want a child, right? It's for us. But when the child is there, we want something for him, for the child. So, but it's important because very often it's not clear for parents, and sometimes they behave like a child is for them. And I say, you have to be careful that a child, he's got his own personality, is himself. You might be even disappointed. You know, we are often disappointed. I have children, I know what it is, where we would like our child to do something or to like something, but our child is not the way we would like, yeah? So I think if you accept the fact it's a question, the fact it's a problem, but that's part of life, then maybe you're more patient, more understanding with your children.